The tsunami which struck the shores of Kollam, Kerala, left Stephen bereft of all he had. Gangadhar was a lost child on the streets of Davangere, Karnataka. Razia spent sleepless nights worrying about the morrow. Kumar is jobless and depressed.
Gangadhar?
The street is no place for a child. Stephen rides the waves again with a new boat and a new net. Razia has taken control of her life. She owns and runs a tea shop. Kumar is learning a trade to move on in life. All thanks to the timely intervention of BREADS. These smiles have increased their face value and ours. They make us proud. BREADS, Bangalore Rural Education and Development Society. The development office of the Silesian province of Bangalore was started on the 6th of October 1993 and in the 25 years since has spread its wings throughout the states of Karnataka and Kerala, with 22 centers in the former and 22 in the latter, seeking to build an inclusive community based on rights, equality, justice, and peace. Today, BREADS forms a recognized and lauded part of the Don Bosco network, operating in 131 countries across the globe and collaborating with governmental and non-governmental organizations in India and with international agencies and corporates abroad. BREADS opted areas of intervention are child rights, skill training and capacity building for youth, women empowerment, community development, resource mobilization and development. Child rights. BREADS has a presence and involvement both in the urban and rural settings. In the cities, BREADS intervenes to ensure the rights of the children and seeks to secure their protection from various forms of exploitation. In cities like Bangalore, Kalaburgi, Kochi, and Thiruvananthapuram, BREADS intervenes on behalf of the children through street and railway presences, rescue and rehabilitation, counseling, home repatriation, foster care, and educational, both formal and technical support. In the villages, child labor is rampant and children are considered little adults, expected to contribute their share through working in the fields or grazing cattle. Several also fall into the unscrupulous hands of traffickers or are reduced to bonded laborers. BREADS interventions include rescue and rehabilitation, hostel for boys and girls, evening tuition classes, dropout prevention programs, school adoption, programs for slow learners, bridge classes and supplementary education, child rights clubs. BREADS, through its timely and solicitous intervention, has been able to rescue and rehabilitate an average of 6,000 children per year and provide for their subsequent rehabilitation by providing opportunities for education. All these interventions are realized by soliciting and eliciting community participation. The participation of children in their own empowerment is realized through the Child Rights Education and Action Movement, CREAM. This program by BREADS trains children on their rights, forms child rights clubs that discuss issues related to child labor, child marriage, infrastructure in the schools, etc.
ಕ್ರೀಮ್ ಯೋಜನೆ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮಗೆ ಹಕ್ಕು ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಊರ ಜನರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಲಕಾರ್ಮಿಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Through the CREAM program, BREADS has reached out to more than 194,821 children in 1,199 schools, each of which has an organized child rights club.
ನಾನು ಹೀಗೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಲು ಭಯವಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಕ್ರೀಮ್ ಸಭೆಗಳಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಮತ್ತು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುವ ಹಕ್ಕನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ.
These clubs can legitimately claim credit for stopping 707 child marriages and for having put 2,732 children back in school.
ಒಂದು ಮಗು 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಾಗಿ ಕೂಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ದುಃಖದ ವಿಷಯ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿನ ಅನಿಷ್ಟ ಪದ್ಧತಿಗಳಾದ ಬಾಲಕಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಪದ್ಧತಿ, ಬಾಲ್ಯ ವಿವಾಹವನ್ನ ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟೋಣ. ಓದಿನ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನ ಗುರಿ.
Further, its education sponsorship program, especially through CFCA, has helped to educate more than 1,500 children. Besides its specific and localized interventions, BREADS also strives to create a safe environment for children. With this scope in mind, BREADS is closely associated with the Child Safety Net, a structure which brings together government agencies, civil society groups, NGOs, and the general public to safeguard and promote the rights of children. The fact that today several solutions and the staff associated with them are members of the Child Welfare Committees, CWC, Juvenile Justice Boards, JJB, and state-level advisory boards related to children is a pointer both to their competence and commitment, as well as the official recognition they have gathered down the years. Youth empowerment. To empower the youth and to make them effective agents of change, BREADS has set its focus on skilling the young, both through formal technical education as well as through non-formal short-term programs. Over the years, new technical schools have been started and several of the existing ones upgraded to meet the demands of the burgeoning labour market. Between 2012 and 2018, a total of 42,312 youngsters have been trained and placed in jobs, ensuring at least one breadwinner for each of their families. BREADS also supports Don Bosco Youth Services in the organization of youth conventions, which plays a revitalizing role in youth communities, instilling in them the spirit of Don Bosco. Women empowerment. Girls with a dream become women with a vision. BREADS empowers women through education and skill training, builds self-confidence and augments financial resources through their participation in the women's self-help groups, which empowers them to make choices and have access to opportunities and resources. Special attention is paid to health and hygiene management and gender equality programs. BREADS reaches out to more than 8,000 women through its various programs. Community development. Having realized that it takes a village to raise a child, BREADS enables local communities to participate in finding solutions to problems associated with children and youth. BREADS supports a variety of projects for solar energy, housing, mobile clinics, food security, organic farming, moringa and rubber cultivation, each according to the specific needs of a given community. Being among the marginalized sections of society, the tribal communities in Pavur and Wayanad received special attention from BREADS. BREADS also partners with the Fishermen Community Development Program, FCDP, Kollam, in support of the fishing community. The more creditable collaborative interventions include post-tsunami housing constructions, microcredits and income generation programs for women, as well as educational and health services. To address the phenomenon of unorganized internal migration, BREADS, in collaboration with the State Labour Department, has set up migrant help desks in 12 locations in Kerala. These are meant to address the issues affecting this very vulnerable and exploited section of society. BREADS as a resource center. By walking, one makes the road, and on looking back, one sees the path. Building on the strengths of the Don Bosco brand and its vast national and international network, BREADS has grown. With its committed and qualified staff, robust internal planning, implementation, monitoring policies and documentation, BREADS has enhanced its capabilities through training and exposure to relevant issues. Over the years, from a resource mobilization agency, BREADS has grown into a resource center, providing assistance to other organizations for their child protection policies as well as financial and program management. BREADS' experience and strategies to address various social issues has won it national and international recognition.
2016 ಜುಲೈ 21ರಂದು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಸಮಿತಿಯಿಂದ ಪ್ರಿಸ್ಕಿಲಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಅವರ ಸಂಗಡಿಗರು ಬಂದು ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಸಿಯೂಟದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ.
BREADS is increasingly consulted on children's issues in Karnataka, first on the Millennium Development Goals and then the Action 2015 Sustainable Development Goals. BREADS partnered with the government of Karnataka and the UNICEF to produce modules on child rights and human rights. It produced resource material on the prevention of child marriages and guidelines to run child rights clubs in Karnataka. BREADS was a strategic partner and presenter for the India Advantage Summit 2017 and 2018. It won the NGO Leadership Award in Karnataka in 2016 and 2017. BREADS was a worthy winner of the Pascual Chavez Award for Innovative Solution Ministry in South Asia in 2016. BREADS was invited to participate in the International NGOs Expo in NYC, USA 2017. BREADS was specially invited to make a presentation at the International Silesian PDO Meet in Nairobi in 2018. For BREADS, the Development Office of the Silesian Province of Bangalore, it has truly been 25 years of walking and making the road. And looking back today, it sees the path it has trod together and in collaboration with governmental organizations, corporates and voluntary agencies. As BREADS pauses a moment to celebrate, we in the organization renew our commitment to realize the integral and inclusive development of the disadvantaged and marginalized sections of society, with a special emphasis on youth, in imitation of Don Bosco, our model and inspiration.